What's going on, guys? Shoulder strength and mobility is very important if you want to throw the baseball harder, whether you're a pitcher, catcher, infielder, or outfielder. There's a ton of different band exercises online that focus on your shoulder and rotator cuff, but I'm going to give you my top exercise that's going to help you throw harder and keep your shoulder healthy so you can have a long, successful career free of any big injuries. So let's get right into it. So the bands we're going to be using are J-bands. They're basically just rubber tubing. You can get them from the J-band website or from Amazon. They're different resistances, and you can either use a handle or you can use these wrist straps. I'm going to be using the handles for the first part. Now you can clip them to your fence or you can wrap them right through. But the first exercise we're going to do is just external rotations. Okay, so we're going to keep our elbow nice and tight to our body. We're going to use our elbow as the pivot point, and we're just going to go out like that. Okay, we're gonna shoot for about 20 to 30 reps. Just like that. Nice and slow and controlled. Once we do 20 to 30 reps, we're gonna switch arms. And just because we're not left-handed, doesn't mean that we don't wanna work our left arm. We wanna make sure that we don't have any muscle imbalances. So I wanna work both arms equally. Okay, use that elbow as the pivot point. About 20 to 30 reps. Nice and slow and controlled. Then we're gonna do internal rotation. So we're gonna grab the band and we're gonna work from out to in. Okay, same thing, keep your elbow as the pivot point. Nice and slow and controlled. Then we'll switch arms. Next, we're gonna do horizontal external rotations. Okay, so we're gonna get our elbows up level with our shoulders. And we're just going to rotate externally up. Okay, again, use that elbow as the pivot point. Nice and slow and controlled. Then we're going to move on to chest flies. Okay, get nice and wide. Bring our arms together. We can either do it straight leg like that, or we can do split stance. Nice and slow and controlled, 20 to 30 reps. Then we're going to go to reverse flies, which is the same thing, just backwards. Do split stance again. Then we're going to move the band to the lower part of the fence or the L screen or whatever you're attaching it to. And we'll start with lateral raises. Really focus on being slow and controlled and getting that elbow up to shoulder height. Then we're going to move on to front raises, doing both at the same time. Again, for this one, you can do split stance. Then we're going to do cross body diagonal raises. Okay, so we're just going to go on an angle. Now for the last one, we're going to put the tube up a little bit higher and we're going to use these wristbands. Okay, you can either put them around your wrist or you can kind of just hold them like a fastball. Okay, just like this. Okay, and all we're going to do is we're going to get into our throwing motion, left leg forward, and we're just going to throw. Okay, work on a regular throwing motion. This might feel weird, but we're going to do our left arm too. Like I mentioned before, you want to take care of your arm and your shoulder so you can have a long, successful career. So you want to do these exercises as much as you can, especially during the winter when you're spending most of your time indoors and you can't do much long toss. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you found value in the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button below, and I'll see you guys next week.